So what we got going on here is this tree's obviously got a major split in it. You notice it when we're working a couple doors down. Obviously this is kind of a low income neighborhood, and we figured these people probably didn't have the money to get this taken care of properly. We know the insurance isn't going to cover it because, hey, they don't pay for risk, they pay for damage. It'd be like a casino stopping dealing cards, right? They love the risk, that's how they make their money. So we're getting in here, put a couple straps on this thing, and we're going to actually go ahead and come in on this side, take the weight off of this side of the tree. He put 3 cranks on that upper strap, and I watched the tree move 1 inch, which means it is about to break. It is right there at that point. There is nothing left there. I don't think it'll make it through another day, so we're going to get it out here before it falls inside this house. No charge, of course.
Yo, what's up? 210, 170. We're gonna reach over, grab that hoe, whip it down. It'll be safe though.
My biggest concern is just I wanted to see what good holding wood I had to grab onto out here. It was pretty hard to tell from down there what we were dealing with. So obviously, like, our situation is that this being our holding tree right here, we don't have a great amount of crotch right here to catch into. Obviously that's a backup plan, but that's not really what we want. We'll get set up on this side over here with one of the grapple saws. We'll go ahead and grab this guy, you know, probably right in here, have them cut down at the crotch with the with the man lift, and fly that piece out of there because it's not affecting anything. How damaged is this spar right here? Is it gonna fall apart on us, you know, if we start taking stuff out of it? We've got kind of an issue with the ability to get in and grab this piece. What we'll do is we'll get this broken one off the top side of it to where I have access to it, right where this little crook is here. So we'll grab here on this front side with the 170. Then at that point in time, we're gonna go ahead and take the rest of this piece off here that I believe is holding this on, because there's no holding wood in this big piece. And I believe that this tree laying on top of it is what's keeping it from flipping right now. It will at least be grabbed on right here. That's our plan. We're gonna grab this guy. We're gonna get a hold of this guy. We're gonna take this broken one off of here. Then we're gonna start to disassemble this tree that's pinning the middle tree in. And once that's done, depending on where we sit weight-wise and, you know, capacity-wise, we may take the grapple saw that's set up in the backyard and reach out here and take some tip weight out, because we do have live lines down below us about 40 feet. We may take a little tip weight out just so that we're not fighting it. And if it's still a little heavy, then we'll get down on the bottom side and take 10 feet, go back and forth until we either have it with one crane, or we're grabbing the bottom side with one crane while we're grabbing the top side with the 170, and we'll pick them both up at the same time and bring them down and disassemble them from there. So that's gonna be the game plan in here. It's gonna be a little bit hairy, but we definitely got a game plan. So we'll have this aerial lift in here. Obviously we're gonna run the BIK 170. We're gonna run a BIK 126 as well. I believe we're running 2 full-size skids and a mini skid on the ground right now, but part of that is because of this big split tree over here that we're gonna do for free for this lady, so it doesn't crush everything that she owns in this world. That 170 is boss hoss, bro. It is like, we were just talking about it earlier, man. Like that machine is absolutely stable, and it is got some freaking power. Like, for example, Swiss, because it's such a short crane, you have to make sure those side outriggers have the right amount of pressure or you're teetering. With that crane right there, if you're coming off the back, she'll pick up the world. For real, that thing will pick up the world. It has whatever you want it to have and then some. And it's fast, it's got 2 PTOs on it. With that crane, you can operate 4 functions wide open and she does not miss a beat, man. It is so smooth. What happens when you don't have that little kick down like that, when you stand straight up, your grapple saw ends up banging into your boom. And that's not good. You don't want to do that. You don't want to bang into it. Coming your way. I'll tell you a little trick for all you knuckle boomers out there. If you need a hammer to put that in, you need to do a little more practice. We're about to get some of these big limbs out here, take the weight off the tree before it falls and crushes this house here for this little wiggle. So this is providing me my tilt up and down and my butt function. Definitely feeling a lot more comfortable with it now. Army knife and knuckle boom, man. We made it the best one around. It's got the coolest configuration for the bed, store stuff. Just the most versatile, useful tool. We got K126, single sear. It's the way to go, baby. So we're about to take this top piece off here. A little bit of breathing room in here to be able to operate. Put a little shelf cut in and I'll stand it up and see it gives me some relief. Both get in the lift so that we can go see better what we're doing up there, and because that's gangster and that's all, and that's what we do, is gangster stuff.
So what we got going on here is there's a little bit of a balancing act on that middle stem. So if we start messing with any portion of it too much, it's flipping. So he's about to support.
Grab your piece, peel it back a little so they're right together and I can't get that in the
What are we doing today?
Thug life.
Thug
Mostly.
life.
Crane gang type of stuff, you know? Living that life. You feel me?
I feel you.
We just grab onto stuff and do what we want with it. Hey, I'm sorry to bother you. We're doing all this stuff over here. Is it cool? We want to do this for free for you guys. You can drive while we're here. Right? Can we just help you out?
I have a 16-inch chainsaw, but I
Oh,
don't
wow.
think I can do it.
Wow. There's this here that's not doing anything for every 10 minutes while we take the kids out. So we're just going to put it in the road for you.
Yeah, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I appreciate it.
I love doing crane work, dog. I'm gonna trust that if the operators are standing here, the video guy can also stand here.
The operators run? I'll just run too. Good. Yeah, we changed up strategy just a little bit. We were gonna try to take the upper tree pretty much completely first, but we decided instead that we're gonna take the tip out of this middle tree just to kind of kill some of the weight that's on it, make a sure thing, you know. And then I'll go ahead and take the tip out of the upper, and then we'll go from there. Even if we just gotta get a pulse saw and just flop that thing off there, man. Let's get that thing in there and grab it. Basically, we have a tree that is defying the laws of gravity, and we're gonna make it start to obey them.
Doing things per usual. Think about this show. Pretty rowdy. I made a big boy cut with the big crane, so feeling pretty good about that. I think my muscles grew. You see that? They used to not exist at all. About this thing, when we free it up, it won't just swing back in and act like a wrecking ball and take and finish off that corner. So to prevent quite a bit more damage, we're going to go ahead and rig this up to the skid steer as a great safety. keep it from moving too much.